brain turns into a different mode, and hopefully I'm ready to go.
With Kyrie.
Sorry if you were asked this before, but how would you describe what it's like to defend LeBron? I mean, it's a unique combination of body and skill set.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of great players in this league. We have a few Hall of Fame players who have put their imprint on the game, and they're going to go down the history books as one of the greatest players of all time, and he's one of those guys. I've battled a few of those guys throughout my career, and you just got to be ready to battle for 48 minutes and make life as hard as possible for them.
Kind of a big contrast after defending Durant. Similarly great, but kind of very different styles, right?
Yeah, but that's the part of the journey. Having to switch up your game plan or switch up your defensive principles depending on who you're guarding. And in order to be a champion, you have to be able to do that from game to game and from series to series, and that's the case here.
His numbers last year when you were on him, as opposed to not, were drastically different. Do you need to go back and watch how you defended him before, or do you always do it the same? Do you know how you play him?
This continues to go under the radar, but communication is key defensively when you guard players like that. It's not me stopping him; it's us as a team trying to get stops and trying to make life tough for him. So, when we communicate, we funnel guys a certain way, or we scheme the right way, or we communicate, that's when we have the most success, and that's when you see the percentages of guys go down.
How is it different to defend LeBron if you know that Kyrie and Kevin are going to be out there with him than it was last year?
It's a little different, but he had many high assist games last year. They had great shooting as well. People try to say they were, he was out there with bums. He's still out there with NBA players, and guys are waiting for the opportunity to try to step up and play well. Moscow had an incredible series last year. They got a little bit more shooting now, and it's going to be tougher in general. They're at full strength, and we got to be ready to make multiple efforts trying to get stops against a deadly team like that.
So have you and Steve talked?
No, yeah. We've had many conversations, but
Nothing specific. Huh?
Nothing specific, but we throw scenarios out there all the time. That's about as far as we've got. Just what could happen if they do this, what if they do that, and how we adjust. Yeah.
Hey Andre, what are the first words that come to your head when you hear that the Cavs want to run with you guys?
I'm not the type of guy that hopes the team plays a certain way. I feel like for us, if we really want to win and we want to deserve a championship, we got to take on any type of scheme that anyone throws at us. So, a lot of things have been thrown at us throughout this year. Rough up Steph, try to switch everything, make certain guys score, take away the three-point line, and we've done a really good job of adjusting to that. So we've had teams that have ran out against us, and they've had some success, and we've been able to battle back and make adjustments. So if they decide to do that, it's our job to try to combat that and come up with a way to stop them but still do what we do best.
I got a fun side one from Dub Nation. They wanted to find out what you think will happen first. Steph gets a dunk or Steph hits a half-court shot?
Which happens first?
Yeah.
As long as the ball goes in, I don't really care.
Well, the half-court will be worth more.
Half-court is worth more. What will happen first? Probably a dunk. I don't know. I hope he lays it up, though, so I don't really care.
Thanks.
All right, Andre.